Hello traders, welcome to Save the Trade. I'm Orlando, and today we're going to review a short-term trade that we have put on gold. First of all, I'm going to tell you about this position, and well, this is a pretty straightforward break and retest setup that we take a lot here at Snipe the Trade, which yields very good risk to reward scenarios. And in this case, we were risking, because we put our stops above the previous high for 200 pips. We were risking 200 pips, and the ultimate targets are at our 520 pips. So this is a better than 1 to 2 risk to reward scenario for us. But we did something here. Actually, I'm going to show you the partial profits that we took on gold by dragging and dropping the trade to my chart, and I'm going to zoom in on the chart so you can better see what I'm talking about. We entered here, and we put our stops all the way here for 200 pips, all right? And we were looking very closely at this zone where we found a lot of buyers. You can see that we have a lot of rejection candles, and after a huge drop in gold, we found buyers that stopped price around the 1248 level and pushed it back up for a retest of the 1252 level, which was the level that was broken with this massive move to the downside. We took the short trade, and of course we took partial profits when we hit the first targets, which obviously are the previous lows in this case. Now, if we zoom in, you can see that in past price action, this was a serious level too. Then this is why we took partial profits right here for about a 1-to-1. Well, we made 246 pips, so it's a better than 1-to-1 risk to reward scenario on the first half of our trade. Now, you can see that this place or this level was tested as resistance. Then we broke with it and tested as support. We found buyers here and pushed price up. And then we found buyers again at these levels. Remember, historic price action gives you clues where to find buyers and where to find sellers. And in this case, it was on point where we took the first, where we took out the first part of our trade. Now price is starting to move down. It seems like sellers want to take control of this market and want to break with this previous low that we made, or the candle that we took profit at. Now let me zoom in again, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Actually, what we did is after we took profit here, we move our stops to break even. But what we're going to do right now, since we were unable to break with this area of resistance, we are going to move our stops down. All right? Now, we are going to put our stops just above this blue line, which is where we found some buyers. You can see that when we started to move down, here is where we found some buying pressure, but then we had these absorption candles that took care of those buy orders, and then we took our profits at our first targets, and we are unable, or buyers are unable to move up. But if buyers take control of the market and move price up above this level, we want to be out of our short position. So what we're going to do, we're going to lock in about 100 pips. I'm sorry, we are going to wait and see if sellers actually can absorb all these buy orders and take us down to our ultimate target for 430 pips. Hello traders, welcome back, and we just got stopped out on our gold trade. I'm going to grab and drop the second part of the position, which is the last close trade on the account history. And as you can see, we got the first, we got the same entry for the first part of our trade and for the second part of our trade. Basically here, we made around 240 pips on the first part of the trade on this gold short, and we made around 100 pips on the second part of the position. So basically, we end up making 340 pips in this gold trade. It was a very short-term trade. As you can see here, we did enter it on the 50-minute chart, and we are looking at the 50-minute chart. So basically, it was a couple of hours worth of trading to get 340 pips out of the market. And if you want to receive our signals delivered to you via email or SMS, or even use our copy trader EA, where you're in luck because you can receive them for free, just make sure to go to snipethetrade.com and click on free signals. Once you're here, just choose one of our brokers and open an account using the links on this page. Deposit the minimum and email me at orlando@snipethetrade.com with your account number, and I'll give you a 6-month free package of my signal services.